Good morning. Are you ready? We are so close to the end of this 30-day journey. Once again, today I'm creating an activated space, and I am going to lead you through creating, not by asking you again to do exactly what I'm doing, but to co-create within the activated space and generate even more momentum. So I'm going to flip you around and get going. All right, so I am going to start, actually feeling like starting with some colored pencil. And I am just following my intuition in terms of where I want to add some marks. Feeling like another color now. I'm going to add this to this section. And letting the colors kind of choose themselves. Not, didn't set out with a prescribed color scheme. Now I'm just feeling like adding some marks. And same thing, I'm adding a little more. Interesting to see the previous colored pencil marks kind of peeking through when I put this color on top. So interesting. Never know what is going to happen. And I'm not, I don't have a particular agenda today either in terms of what I want to talk about. Just more continuing to settle into this space and allow creation. Whatever creation wants to come through. Whatever I'm inspired to do in the moment, instead of tamping down the space for possibilities and trying to force my own agenda on what needs to be created or should be created or anything like that. So that was just an alcohol marker. And now I am going to activate my watercolors here, which I hadn't done. Again, these are the Ruby Mountain Paint Company handmade pigments. Feeling like I'm gonna use a little bit of this blue and this purple. And just kind of, ooh, I really love that color. That kind of effect there. So I'm going to add a little bit more. A little more of the purple. And add some more over here. You guys stop. Once again, that's what you get for living in the mountains, where there's the trees rustle all the time. Ronan. And here we go. Here we go. Stop. There we go. So that is good for that. And now I'm feeling into, again, I'm kind of pulling out these inks and I'm just feeling into them. I kind of want to do this other, add a little bit of this other ink to a couple of these pools here. while they're still wet. And I'm just kind of looking to the side to see which of them are still wet. And adding a little bit of ink there. Just for fun. Let that all kind of spread and mix and do whatever it's gonna do. And now I'm feeling in again, and it feels like I'm gonna add a little more colored pencil, and this is a different color pencil, and I'm actually digging into the watercolor as well. And having fun kind of dragging out the puddle of ink and color. Digging out the ink and color. And just continuing, again, these are the marks that I have found that I most enjoy making. I encourage you to try them, and I encourage you to listen to your own intuition so that you can create art that your heart and soul are wanting to express through you. No one ever needs to rely on someone else's expression, because we each have our own. And now, even though this is all pretty mild, I'm feeling like I want to add some red, and it's feeling like this juicy red. And just add that in there. And add a little more water to this pan. I am finding I used to only use half pans, and the more that I have this full pan format, I noticed that I really enjoy that ability to just like dip a bigger brush in and drag it across the page. Just feeling a little bit like I need to go up here. And just about, it's feeling like this is just about done. So with that, I will leave it. Just feeling like I want to add a little more down here. And there. And there. And there. And I'm going to darken that one a little, add a little more pigment. You can tell, again, with the watercolors that I use them heavily pigmented. Heavily pigmented. And now I'm feeling kind of like I want to do the same thing that I did with that purple and add a little bit of yellow to a couple of the red spots. Ronan. Just a couple, not necessarily all of them. But that feels good. So this is today's spread. All right, coming on in for a close-up. So you can see the different textures again and how the colored pencil, these are wax-based colored pencils. See how the colored pencil resists the watercolor, and how the ink spreads. and how there are different marks. And from the top. All right, and with that, we are done with another daily spread. Can't wait to see what you have created and hear how you're noticing your own receptivity and style and openness and creativity continuing to increase. See you tomorrow.